545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now, back to Jersey's Morning Show. Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
It is 8:37, Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. We got our Need to Know Things coming up a little bit later on in this 8:30 half hour of the show. But my special guest is on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline. He is from the beverage company Honest Tea, and they're hoping to find out this summer just how honest our Americans are in some big cities around the country. In fact, going on right now, there is an experiment that is taking place where it was determined that the city of New York, 92% honest. That's not so bad. You know, they say that you can tell a lot about a person by what they do when no one's looking. But this is pretty interesting that's going on now. Let's go to the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline. James Varrichio is with us. He's a division marketing manager for Honest Tea, and he joins us to talk about the experiment. James, good morning. It's Bert Barron. How you doing?
Great. Hi, Bert. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I love this Honest Tea experiment that you're doing there in New York City. That's pretty good. 92% honest. That's pretty good for a big city like New York, right?
Yeah, that's really good. The national average is around 94%. So, New York's right there with it.
Okay, not so bad. Talk about how this experiment got started there, and what was the goal of what you were hoping to determine?
Yeah, so we ended up starting it out with by setting up temporary unmanned pop-up stores just to see what people would do if they weren't looking on the honor system. You can either pay a bottle $1 or steal it. There's no one really holding you accountable.
Right.
So, honesty, the beverage company is all about honesty in terms of our beverage being organic and fair trade, and we just wanted to see how important that is across the country.
It should go a long way for people, but you could either leave $1 and take a bottle of the Honest Tea, or you could just grab a bottle and walk away with no consequence, and 92% of the people paid for the tea in New York.
Yep, that is correct.
That's pretty good. Now, it's going on now, I understand. This is on Fifth Avenue in New York City. It's going to be from 8 to 4. Are you kind of monitoring things in real time as they're going on right now?
We are. We're unbranded, and we're kind of blending into the background.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is for people not to know we're here, but we are. We're here. We're seeing what people are doing, and we're tracking some general observable criteria, such as hair color and gender, and then putting that all together and releasing the results on a website on August 23rd for everyone to come check out.
And you're going to be doing this experiment in different cities around the country, James? Is that the plan?
Yep. So we have 26 different cities we're doing in the next couple of weeks. That'll make up this honesty index.
Very cool. Do you recall, top of your head, what was the most honest city in America last year?
Yes, last year was actually Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess
they came in at 100%. So
100%. Not one bottle was lifted.
Exactly.
Wow. That's nice. I don't know if I'd leave my doors open in Atlanta, Georgia, but hey, you know what? That's pretty good. And plus, you figure a day like today, New York and New Jersey, we've got sunny weather. It's going to be a little breezy, about 80 or so. I wonder if someone thinks, well, let me grab one of these iced teas and I'll drink it later. But hopefully they'll pay for it, James. That's what it's all about. And the money that the people pay the iced tea is benefiting some charities too, right?
Correct. We are donating all the proceeds to charities. We're not releasing that information to the public. So
okay.
It maintains the organic nature of the experiment, but it does get released to a national charity, which we will also be releasing a name for on August 23rd when the experiment concludes.
Very cool. I love this. You had mentioned also about monitoring hair color. Does one particular hairstyle or hair color a little more honest when it comes to paying for their iced tea?
Yeah, last year it was the blondes who were the most honest, and unfortunately, bald people for 2 years running were the least honest.
Oh, bald people are the least honest. Well, maybe they're angry because you know what? If society, if nature is going to take my hair, I'm going to take an iced tea then, right?
Yeah. Well, it was here to be redemption for them. Hopefully, they do a little better this year.
Well, let's hope so. You know what? I want everybody to pay for the iced tea today as part of this experiment. James Varrichio is with us, divisional marketing manager for Honest Tea, and they've got their Honest Tea experiment that's happening right now. The Flatiron Building, which is on the Fifth Avenue side, it's East 23rd and Broadway. It's going to be going until this afternoon, until about what time is that? Until 4 o'clock today, right? Right, James?
Correct.
All right. We're going to see a spike in people coming by at lunchtime. I guess you're restocking the kiosk as the day goes along, right?
Yeah, we're keeping fresh cold bottles out there, so making it as tempting as possible for people. But we'll be well stocked and out here all day.
How many bottles do you expect to go through today? Any idea?
Judging by past years, we've been anywhere between 700 and 1,200.
1,200 bottles.
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, that's unbelievable. And if everybody pays, well, there's $1,200 for charity. So I hope that everybody pays. Did anybody overpay? Anybody pay it forward and say, well, let me leave $1 here so the next person can have a free bottle?
Yes. In certain cases, we've seen people witness somebody steal and put their money in for them.
Oh, see, that's good, too. All right. That's not such a bad thing there. You know what? I would like tape $20 and say, here, grab a few teas or whatever. That's probably the nice way to do it. So any cities in New Jersey, James, where you're coming to soon? I'd like to see how Jersey fares in this experiment.
Not this year. We're
okay.
in New York City, and we've done New Jersey in the past, and
Mm-hmm.
it's been quite honest, I must say. I believe they came in their year at 96% honest.
Good. I would expect nothing less of the people here. That's for sure. Philadelphia, you hitting Philadelphia this year?
We are. Yep. Philadelphia. We're also hitting Washington D.C., Boston, and Providence, Rhode Island, up in the Northeast.
Nice. Good stuff. Talk about Honest Tea. You got some different varieties, different flavors of tea that you guys are selling?
Yeah, absolutely. So the ones we have today on the racks at the Honest Store are an organic green tea, half tea, half lemonade, and a peach tea. And like I said, we're all organic, natural ingredients, very transparent about the way we run our business, and honesty is very important to us.
The half lemonade thing is like an Arnold Palmer kind of mix, right?
Exactly, an honest Palmer, as we
honest Palmer. I like that. Man, that's become very popular in recent years. That iced tea lemonade mix there. That's that's very cool. Available at particular retailers. Where can people find it on the shelf?
Yeah, locally in New York, you have Dwayne Reed. You have 7-Eleven that carry us. Any grocery store, pretty much everywhere up and down the street in New York, you can find us.
All right, cool stuff. Well, good luck with the experiment today, and we'll have to touch base and see how New York does this year. And, man, let's bring this to New Jersey next year. I'd love to try this on the corner in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and see how honest our home city is. Maybe we could do that next year, James?
I'll put in a good word for you.
Good stuff, my man. Listen, have some fun. Good luck with today, and I can't wait to see the results when they come back. Hopefully New York can bump up that honesty number a little bit.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, James. Have fun today, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right. James Varrichio, my guest, the Divisional Marketing Manager for Honest